Well, it's been a while since we filmed, so here we are, another day in the life of Ace Speed. We've got a bit of light at the end of the tunnel, so we've decided to do a bit of filming today. What we're going to do is we're going to take these two little beauties up onto Baildon Moor. So I've got a bit of a problem. We're going to road test these two little beauties up on Baildon Moor, and I'm going to drive Betty the 1380 historic rally car. But how am I going to get this thing up onto Baildon Moor to road test this beautiful Mark 3S?
Well, I think you need a driver.
Oh, here we go again.
I would be honoured. Please let me do it.
I didn't think you could drive a Mini though.
Well, you taught me well, so I would love to be the second driver today, if possible.
Are we going to do that, Christian?
I think so.
Deal.
Brilliant.
Deal.
Let's do it.
Let's go take these up onto Baildon Moor and show you all about the Wolseley Hornet and the Mark 3S. So you saw us down at work and we brought us cars up here, and what's good about this place, it's a famous local landmark. It's the Shipley Glen cable tramway built in 1895 which connects Saltaire village to Shipley Glen. So I had Bex driving this one up here and I drove Betty the Wolseley Hornet S. So what we're going to do through this video is talk about the differences in the car. So alright Bex, you drove this little beauty up. This is a 1971 Mark III Cooper S in bronze yellow. Now I've said bronze yellow because I actually called it Harvest Gold yesterday and got into trouble by Mark Robinson. But these are my favourite of the Minis. I think they just started getting to be like a more plush vehicle. Ironically when we say plush, because the Wolseley Hornet is a mutant Mini and that was known as the posh Mini. But this belongs to a, you're going to like this belongs to John Lennon. Baby, you can drive my car. But not the John Lennon, he's just a really good customer of ours who's having me service it and fettle it. So having driven it, what do you reckon to that?
Well, this Mini really is very special. It's very smooth drive, isn't it? And you really do feel that you're driving something very exclusive, very classic. You feel queen of the road when you're driving this Mini. Very special indeed.
So what makes me sort of pleased to let Bex drive these cars, it's only recently that Bex drove a classic Mini for the first time. We had a drive in Ray Lowe's Cooper Works. So when we were down at work I gave her a choice of the two cars, and we've got this little secret which one of the favourites of mine is of these two. And it turns out I think this is your favourite, isn't it?
It is.
But you're going to drive the Mutant S back to work afterwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to move to the Wolseley Hornet. So we've discussed the Mark 3S a little bit, but we're now going to move on to the Wolseley Hornet S. This car has got a little secret that we're going to reveal today in filming, which is why we brought this out. So Bex, this is our new historic rally car. We're hoping to take this to Monte Carlo. We're going to do Land's End to John O'Groats. We're going to do Rally of the Test, and we're hoping to do a lot of local classic rallies.
And I know how much you love this Wolseley. That's a big thing.
I adore this car. I absolutely adore this car.
It's going to make a great rally car, isn't it?
Well, you're going to drive it. You're going to drive it back to work. So we're going to do a comparison when we get back to work. This car's really special to me because I've owned it twice, and when Jan said you were selling it, I was the first in the queue. So it's perfectly set up for rallying. It's a nice torquey engine. We've got a roll cage on order for it. We're going to put a Tony Fall sump guard on it and some navigation aids. And Peter Scott, who's going to be my navigator, doesn't even know about this yet. It's a lovely car. If you'll realise the colour's familiar because I painted the race car this colour. So a Yukon grey roof with a dove grey body. Move inside, look at how plush. You open that door in there, look at how posh that is. So we said that was a more exclusive Mini being a Mark III, but this is the poshest of the posh. We've got the lovely little walnut dash surrounding the dashboard. We've got the red leather. We've got the plush carpets in it. Pick that up there, show that to the camera. Look what we've even got with this car.
Look at that.
An original workshop manual for the Wolseley Hornet Riley Elf. But this is the last time you'll see this car in this form, and I don't know whether Christian can pick this up when he's filming, but watch this. Tell me what happens on the grill when I do this. Have a look, Bex. The Wolseley Hornet badge should be lit up.
Yeah, I can see it.
Is it lit up? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's because it's sunshine on it, but that lights up. That's a little feature
cool
on the Wolseley Hornet.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is Christian informs me he's going to lean out of the window of one of these cars and do some filming. So I'm going to let Bex drive that car. Well, we're now back at base, having driven these cars over Baildon Moor, and Bex has had the choice of driving either car, so I'm going to hand you over to Bex to give her a rundown on these two vehicles. So what do you think, Bex?
Well, I think they're both great, very different. So when I drove this one, I think it's going to make an excellent rally car because it's so smooth and it grips the road so well. Andy's going to do brilliantly. And for this one, also a lot of fun, but different. I stalled it a few times, didn't I?
You did. Who owns it? Who owns the car?
John Lennon, apparently.
John Lennon, but not the John Lennon.
Yeah, so they are both fantastic, and of course part of the Ace Speed Collection, but if I could choose, I think I would actually choose this one. I didn't say that, but yeah, it's true.
Well, it's my favourite. This is my favourite too. Well, I hope you enjoyed another day at Ace Speed. I've got to say thanks to Bex for coming up and joining us on this one and helping us with the filming, and I look forward to doing this next episode along with Christian and Bex.